Hi, welcome to Newly Listed Clip. I'm your host, Barrington Miller with the Canadian Securities Exchange. And today I'm here with Jim Delsnyder and Tony Morello from Zoglos. Welcome to the show, gentlemen.
Thank you, Barrington. Thanks for having us.
For those of you who don't know, who are listening, who don't know who or what Zoglos is or does, these gentlemen are going to tell you. And I'm going to turn it to Tony first. Go ahead, Tony.
Thank you. Yeah, well, Zoglos has been around for 25 years, producing plant-based meat alternative foods since before they were known as plant-based. They were really vegetarian back in the day, but today the big term is plant-based foods. And we've got a long history, great technology, great products that we've been coming to market with, primarily in that Jewish kosher section of the store. With Jim and I coming on board back in February, our goal, our objective, and really our ambition is to take this brand and turn it into a mainstream brand available right across the country to everyone.
Thank you, Tony. Jim, how did you get here? How did you get involved with Zoglos? What attracted you to the company?
Well, it started with Tony. Tony and I have known each other for, over 25 years. Way back when I was working at Nestle Waters, and I was selling him water when he was over at A&P Dominion. And then we got reacquainted over the last year and a half, and got to know each other a little bit more. And the founder of the company, Henry Ender, had called Tony in and asked him if he would consider starting this company and heading it up. And Tony suggested that I come over and help him out. So I sat down with Tony and Henry, and they told me a little bit more about the company and where they wanted to take it. And I thought, that sounds like fun. I want to be part of that ride. So Tony and I have been doing this since the first day of February, and we're pretty proud of what we've been able to achieve so far.
Well, we just did a virtual market open, which you can find on our YouTube channel, and you'll get that sense of that family, close-knit, tight community that Zoglos has. Now, Tony, you mentioned earlier that you were, originally it was like a vegetarian type company, but in today's new, with these new hip phrasings of plant-based, there's a lot of competitors out there. There's a lot of people claiming to be plant-based and that they have the best product. And what is Zoglos's differentiator?
It really comes down to technology, Barrington. Technology is what fuels innovation. Innovation is what's created better products that really can mimic meat for those meat lovers, if you will, and provide them the option to introduce plant-based meals into their diets on a more regular basis, whether it be once a week, twice a week, 3 times, whatever they choose, but they're not giving up on the food experience, because this new technology allows for these products to really taste, have the mouthfeel and the texture of meat.
This is normally where I ask about the team, but Zoglos has quite a few members, and I encourage you to watch the market open. And if you can't watch it, listen to the market open, and everybody will give you a feel for themselves. But Jim and Tony, can you tell us about the founder of Zoglos? And everyone has a warm connection, it seems, with the founder. So yeah, I'll turn it over to you, Jim.
Sure. I mean, Henry, I first met Henry when I sat down with Tony and we were talking about myself joining Zoglos, and I'd never met him before, and that was the beginning of February. I've gotten to know him and over the last 6 months, and I now know why Zoglos is a public company, and the amount of work that it's taken to get here has a lot to do with Henry. Henry is a very very determined person who has big ideas, and we're here to help them come to fruition. And Henry is also, you mentioned earlier, Barrington, about the team and how we look like a close-knit team when we rang in the bell, and we are, and that's Henry. That's Henry. Henry appreciates everyone on the team. He's the first one to acknowledge how if someone's done a good job and has done something to contribute to the team. He's a very appreciative, very strong leader with a lot of vision.
And Tony, what about
Yeah,
you?
ironically, I met Henry back in 2008, and the first time he introduced me to Zoglo's was back in 2008. And it wasn't for any reason other than just he was so proud of this brand and what it was going to bring to his business. So when he called me back in August of 2020, asked me about the opportunity to look at Zoglo's, think about Zoglo's as a mainstream brand, I thought, wow, this man has stayed with this for so long. He has such a passion for this business and for what he does that, I think I would love to work alongside of him, get to know him better, and see if I can help make his dream come true. And trust me when I say that ringing of the bell was a dream come true for both Henry and Yale. And to be part of that was a very special moment for me. I know certainly for them and for our entire team. So, for that, I thank the CSE for the opportunity.
Well, we are humbled and honored to be a part of it. And thank you for sharing that moment with us. Now, moving on to the future, last question. What do current investors and soon to be new investors have to look forward to with the future of Zoglo's in the next 3, 6, 12 months?
Well, I think the first thing they have to look forward to is seeing our new products, our 12 new innovative products that are going to hit the market in September in retail in Canada. We're excited about it. Tony had talked about technology. We think we're bringing new technology and texture to the market that is something that people have been waiting for. And on top of that, you're going to see us grow this brand. Our intention is to make Zoglo's not just a plant-based meat replacement company, but we're gonna be a plant-based food company. So you'll see Zoglo's in different aisles in the store. You're going to see us in a lot of different sections. I don't want to divulge all of them right now, Barrington, but we'll get there in a lot of ways on our own, but also through acquisitions too. Our eyes are open, and we're looking for any opportunity for an acquisition that we think is going to get us to that goal of being a significant plant-based food company, and not just in Canada, but globally.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, that is exciting. I encourage people to do their own research. Go shopping. Pick up Zoglo's. Tell us what you think.
Check out the website.
Check out the website. Yes. Where can people find you?
Yeah, honestly, for us, bringing these new products, these 12 new SKUs that Jim alluded to the market is really, we believe, going to revolutionize plant-based foods and plant-based meat alternatives, because we've taken products now that were traditionally what you'd call heat and serve, toaster oven ready kind of products, and made them in a way that are very versatile, and you can basically use them on the cooktop just as you would meat. So our ground acts, tastes, and feels like ground beef when you cook it. So the versatility of these products is really what I think stands head and shoulders above the rest. And honestly, we're just getting started. This is going to be a hell of a ride. Fasten your seatbelt. We're going 100 miles an hour, and we're not stopping. We got lots of great stuff ahead.
And on that ride, you'll have the energy because you are eating plant-based. On that note,
exactly.
Jim, Tony, I just want to say thank you on behalf of the CSE for choosing us as your destination for capital markets. Zoglo's, we wish you nothing but continued success. And for our listeners, if you want to learn more about Zoglos, not only on this show, but check out their website. I think it's
Zoglos.com.
www.zoglos.com, as well as the company profile page on our website, www.thecse.com. I've been your host, Barrington Miller. This has been an episode of Newly Listed, and today I was here with Jim Delsnyder and Tony Morello of Zoglos. Thank you, and see you on the next episode.
Thank you for tuning in to another Newly Listed on the CSE. Please feel free to hit like and share this content, and hit subscribe if you haven't already.